This weekend at the Honda, Rickie Fowler closes the deal.
Rickie Fowler captured his fourth PGA Tour win on Sunday, winning by 4 strokes over Morgan Hoffman and Gary Woodland. With the win, Rickie moves back inside the top 10 in the world, up to 9th. But not everyone was impressed with the win. NBC analyst Johnny Miller was quick to put his thoughts on the situation shortly after the final putt, saying Rickie has, quote, got to learn to finish Sundays like a true champion. As expected, Rickie handled it well, admitting he didn't play his best, but finished by saying, a win's a win. New World number 1 Dustin Johnson was off last week, but still managed to make headlines, announcing the age-old boy or girl question in the most DJ and Paulina way imaginable.
We're about to find out what we're having.
And it's no surprise that Phil Mickelson's favorite Ryder Cup story is about something he said and he did, but alas, it's not a bad story.
What was your favorite Ryder Cup story that maybe we were not aware of?
So I've had some great partners over the years, and one of my favorite people that I've played with is David Toms, and we've had a lot of fun together. We played together at the Belfry in 2002. We were partners, and we were playing alternate shot together.
Very narrow in the driving area here.
We're 2 up with 3 holes to go, and we get to this par 4, the 16th hole, and I've got to hit the drive, and it's a 14-yard wide fairway.
And that's perfect.
I hit the most majestic 3-wood for me in the fairway. Okay, and he's got a 9-iron in, and this hole has kind of a boomerang green that wraps from right to left around this bunker. And the green has a tier in it. And David Toms is one of the best iron players in the game. He's got a 9-iron. There's no way this shot's going to be outside of 12 or 15 feet.
So on, it looked like down the bunker.
And he fat blocks it into the lip of the bunker. It is so uncharacteristic, but it's in the lip of the bunker. And now I have to hit this shot left-handed. I have to aim 60 feet to the right of the hole. I take out a 9-iron to open the face, hit it, and it shoots out sideways, catches the slope, and rolls down 4 feet in the cup. So I'm pretty proud of myself. I walk off to the side of the green. I just hit 2 of the best shots I've ever hit. The 3-wood in the fairway, which let's not underestimate how good that is for me. And then the 9-iron out of this bunker is at 4 feet. I'm standing over there with Bones, and David calls me over for the read. He says, hey, Phil, come here, take a look. So I stand behind him, and he kind of shouts over his shoulder, what do you think? I said, what do I think? I said, don't this one up too. And walked off to the green. And to his credit, he knocked it right in, and after a chuckle that we had, we ended up winning the match.
The first Full Fairty episode of a 2-parter with Phil airs on the Golf Channel on March 6th. What he thought were probably pretty normal general comments this week about Tiger have exploded into a big story for Pat Perez. Speaking on SiriusXM radio about Tiger, Perez had the following to say.
Tiger is the name, and he is the game of golf as we know it today.
But
The bottom line is, he knows he can't beat anybody. But what he does, he's got this new corporation that he started, so he's got to keep his name relevant to keep the corporation going. So he's going to show up to a few events, he's going to try to play, he's going to show his, he's got to go out there and show the monster bag, he's going to show the TaylorMade driver, he's going to get on TV, he's got the Nike clothes, he's got to keep that stuff relevant. But the bottom line is, he knows he can't beat anybody. He knows it. I mean, the guy shot 77. That guy can't shoot 77.
no.
And then what does he do the next day? Oh, my back's going. He knows he can't beat anybody.
Now, he has since backtracked a little bit, saying that he is a Tiger fan and that he hopes that Tiger can come back. Perez has, of course, taken a lot of heat on social media. That's to be expected, but in my opinion, we shouldn't really be wanting athletes to be speaking out and giving their opinions and then crucifying them when they do. So I think we should all just chill a little bit on this. It's not that big of a deal. He was speaking his mind, which we should realistically be applauding. Didn't really say anything that bad. The tour heads across the border to Mexico City for the World Golf Championships Mexico Championship. Now, for the first time in years, the event won't be played at Donald Trump's Doral in Florida, but instead, for at least 1 week, American Jobs will be going to Mexico. This year's course at 7,349 feet above sea level is the highest altitude of any course that's ever been played on the PGA Tour, and that should add about 10% to the carrying distance of PGA Tour players' shots, something that should bode well for the Bombers. The best of those will be making his debut as number 1 in the world this week, as Dustin Johnson is back, as is Rory McIlroy, who's returning from a rib injury, and everyone in the top 50 in the World Golf Ranking is in the field, except for Jason Day, who's withdrawn with multiple illnesses. There's no cut this week, and there's only 77 players in the field, so you'll get to see a lot of good golfers a lot. With it being such a good field this week, it's kind of tough to narrow down picks. Last week, 5 of the 6 guys made the cut. Obviously, that's not an issue this week, so let's see if we can make some money. Louis Oosthuizen, Martin Keimer, Patrick Reed, Tyrell Hatton, John Ram, Henrik Stenson. Okay, that is it for this week. Enjoy the WGC. Good luck if you're playing DraftKings. Thank you for watching. I'm Arjun McCullough, and I'll see you next week.